My precious child, listen now. This very moment is a divine appointment. Hold my hand and feel the surge of joy I am pouring into your soul. Today I shatter every chain of doubt and despair. Your breakthrough is at hand, and the time to embrace my miracles is now. Stay with me until the end, for I am unveiling wonders that will transform your life forever. Do not let another heartbeat pass in darkness. Step boldly into the light I have prepared for you. Close your eyes briefly, allowing my peaceful presence to settle deep within your heart. Embrace the truth I am writing on your soul at this moment, truth that will free you from the burden of anxiety. Your struggles are not endless. They have both a start and a finish. I promise that the pain, sorrow, and intense emotions that have pierced your heart will eventually subside. I know you are longing for a miracle. I see the deep yearning in your spirit. Remain at peace. Keep your faith steadfast, because I will fulfill every miracle you are waiting for. Your troubles will not endure indefinitely. Take hold of this word that clears your mind of every anxious thought. I am your shepherd, and you shall not go without. Your table will be supplied with nourishment. Your needs will be met, and your home will overflow with joy. No longer will you walk as if chains grip your ankles, dragging your soul behind you. I will remove the veil from your eyes so you can perceive the hopeful future revealed when you walk beside me. Do not release my hand, because I will uphold you in moments of hardship. Even when new and daunting challenges arise, do not be afraid. I am your protector, your counsel, the watchman in the night and the light that guides you by day. I am your everlasting Father, the voice leading you onward. I love you beyond the limits of speech, though I know it can be difficult for you to trust such love when your heart has been so wounded. You yearn to believe, but whispers of doubt attempt to shake your faith, aiming to undermine your confidence in my goodness. Today, I implore you to cease fighting these dark thoughts on your own. Breathe in my stillness, open your heart, permit my radiant sword to enter and slice away those oppressive doubts, casting them into the depths of the sea. Reflect on how frequently you have witnessed my hand at work in your life. I have delivered you countless times, yet the battles you face often overshadow those memories. You worry about tomorrow while anxiety hovers, suggesting that your hopes may falter. That unease entwines your thoughts, hiding them in a corner of sadness. But right now, I breathe life into the core of your being. I stir the latent beauty within you, awakening it with renewed vigor. I speak to your body and spirit, restoring lost dreams. I reignite the spark of passion you felt in your younger days. Never tell me you are too old to dream anew. I exist beyond time, and I see in you a spiritual radiance that is not erased by age. I cherish you, and you know I shield you as no one else can. I am no ordinary human hemmed in by starts and finishes. I have been, and always will be, unchanging. I loved you before the foundation of the world. When you fell, I came searching for you, breathing life back into your spirit, lifting you from the chasm into which you had slipped. You fell again and again, yet I raised you up countless more times. Tell me, do you truly require further proof of my power and devotion? In these final days, I pour out my spirit on each heart that cries out to me in desperation. Receive my promise of life. Allow your heart to overflow with my hope. My hand reaches you, mending your heart, restoring its tenderness and supernatural capacity for love. From this point forward, your tears will not be born of sadness or anguish, but will flow as a river of gladness. They will stream down your face in thankfulness for the wondrous emotions I am stirring in your chest. You will weep with remembrance of my provision, and as you witness the awesome ways I will continue working powerfully for you and your household. You will weep when you notice small yet profound gifts embedded in your life by my own hand. A friend who contacts you just in time, a door that unexpectedly opens, a loved one who reappears after a long absence, and unforeseen opportunities I arrange. All of these are blessings you sometimes overlook. You also cannot fathom how frequently I have rescued you from peril. Be attentive. Carve out moments of silence to sense my voice. I will show you the future, alert you to unseen hazards, twisted paths, and hidden sin. I will unmask false companions. I will speak with clarity when the enemy prepares an ambush. I will caution you against deception. I will reveal the wondrous moments of my work in your life. I will bring people across your path so you can bless them, and in blessing them, you will begin to see yourself as I see you. You will choose not to let anyone dishonor or devalue you. Never lose sight of my words. Your problems are not perpetual. The blessings ahead are greater than any suffering you endure today. I love you, I protect you, and I will endlessly enrich your life. When I speak, your soul knows the truth. Your spirit senses it. The warmth embracing you now is no accident. You are hearing these words because I love you and comprehend precisely what your heart cries out for. I give you renewed strength and unwavering resolve to defeat the issues that have been steering you toward despair. I need you to grasp this as my voice reaches you and to allow these words to nourish your faith. They will grant you the courage and inner power you require right now. On this day, you will encounter good news and remarkable opportunities. You will also face challenges, but you must trust that hidden behind each conflict lies a blessing larger than you can imagine. I am a loving Father with plans for your well-being and prosperity, both for you and those you hold dear. I have a design for your life, which is why I urge you to cast out uncertainty and complaint from your mind. Break free from the darkness that overshadows your thoughts. Many people begin their mornings dwelling on their worries, lamenting what they lack, never acknowledging the blessings I have already bestowed. They regard these blessings as trivial, constantly craving something more. But I invite you to let me renew your way of thinking. When you pray, rest assured that I hear you and pay close attention. I respond to the cries of your heart, surrounding you with mercy sweeter than honey, shining brighter than midday. My divine love illuminates every hidden space in your life, erasing your past errors, healing injurious thoughts, purging your soul of impurity, and making your spirit shine like a resilient diamond. You are never alone. I have never once abandoned you, not for a single heartbeat. Observe your difficulties for what they really are, stepping stones leading you to victory. I will not let you remain in the shadows of yesterday. Raise your gaze toward the horizon, for there your blessings await. There is nothing left for you in that desert of isolation. Many will join you in your time of abundance, and you will guide them. I will open the correct doors at precisely the right moment, and you will triumph. You will conquer every adversary. They will no longer haunt you. Those burning emotions will disappear, replaced by a sense of well-being and freedom. Despondency and solitude will yield to joy so profound it lights up your countenance. Embrace it, the joy that lifts your heart to dance. You are not imagining things. My power is already in motion in your life, producing wonders because of your earnest faith, grounded in my wisdom, anchored in my word. Your faith is straightforward, yet potent, impervious to any opposing force. Hence, you will advance through daunting circumstances, showing bravery as you wade against the current or climb the highest summits. You will moderate your emotions calmly, keeping your spirit composed even in the worst of storms. You will not surrender hope or determination. I am kindling a flame in your heart, and you have many years remaining to fulfill all I have planned. You asked me for life and health. I am bestowing them upon you. I will extend your days in wisdom, and you will devote those days to blessing others. You will plant seeds of wisdom in your family, teaching them about me, sharing your experiences, declaring my ability to perform miracles for everyone. Ask in faith. I love you profoundly, and that is the reason these words are coming to you now. Many people begin their mornings dwelling on their worries, lamenting what they lack, never acknowledging the blessings I have already bestowed. They regard these blessings as trivial, constantly craving something more. But I invite you to let me renew your way of thinking. When you pray, rest assured that I hear you and pay close attention. I respond to the cries of your heart, surrounding you with mercy sweeter than honey, shining brighter than midday. My divine love illuminates every hidden space in your life, erasing your past errors, healing injurious thoughts, purging your soul of impurity, and making your spirit shine like a resilient diamond. You are never alone. I have never once abandoned you, not for a single heartbeat. Observe your difficulties for what they really are, stepping stones leading you to victory. I will not let you remain in the shadows of yesterday. Raise your gaze toward the horizon, for there your blessings await. There is nothing left for you in that desert of isolation. Many will join you in your time of abundance, and you will guide them. I will open the correct doors at precisely the right moment, and you will triumph. You will conquer every adversary. They will no longer haunt you. Those burning emotions will disappear, replaced by a sense of well-being and freedom. Despondency and solitude will yield to joy so profound it lights up your countenance. Embrace it, the joy that lifts your heart to dance. You are not imagining things. My power is already in motion in your life, producing wonders because of your earnest faith, grounded in my wisdom, anchored in my word. Your faith is straightforward yet potent, impervious to any opposing force. Hence, you will advance through daunting circumstances, showing bravery as you wade against the current or climb the highest summits. You will moderate your emotions calmly, keeping your spirit composed even in the worst of storms. You will not surrender hope or determination. I am kindling a flame in your heart, and you have many years remaining to fulfill all I have planned. You asked me for life and health. I am bestowing them upon you. I will extend your days in wisdom, and you will devote those days to blessing others. You will plant seeds of wisdom in your family, teaching them about me, sharing your experiences, declaring my ability to perform miracles for everyone. Ask in faith. I love you profoundly, and that is the reason these words are coming to you now. Many people begin their mornings dwelling on their worries, lamenting what they lack, never acknowledging the blessings I have already bestowed. They regard these blessings as trivial, constantly craving something more. But I invite you to let me renew your way of thinking. When you pray, rest assured that I hear you and pay close attention. I respond to the cries of your heart, surrounding you with mercy sweeter than honey, shining brighter than midday. My divine love illuminates every hidden space in your life, erasing your past errors, healing injurious thoughts, purging your soul of impurity, and making your spirit shine like a resilient diamond. You are never alone. I have never once abandoned you, not for a single heartbeat. Observe your difficulties for what they really are, stepping stones leading you to victory. I will not let you remain in the shadows of yesterday. Raise your gaze toward the horizon, for there your blessings await. There is nothing left for you in that desert of isolation. Many will join you in your time of abundance, and you will guide them. I will open the correct doors at precisely the right moment, and you will triumph. You will conquer every adversary. They will no longer haunt you. Those burning emotions will disappear, replaced by a sense of well-being and freedom. Despondency and solitude will yield to joy so profound it lights up your countenance. Embrace it, the joy that lifts your heart to dance. You are not imagining things. My power is already in motion in your life, producing wonders because of your earnest faith, grounded in my wisdom, anchored in my word. Your faith is straightforward yet potent, impervious to any opposing force. Hence, you will advance through daunting circumstances, showing bravery as you wade against the current or climb the highest summits. You will moderate your emotions calmly, keeping your spirit composed even in the worst of storms. You will not surrender hope or determination. I am kindling a flame in your heart, and you have many years remaining to fulfill all I have planned. You asked me for life and health. I am bestowing them upon you. I will extend your days in wisdom, and you will devote those days to blessing others. You will plant seeds of wisdom in your family, teaching them about me, sharing your experiences, declaring my ability to perform miracles for everyone. Ask in faith. I love you profoundly, and that is the reason these words are coming to you now. The above section is repeated to ensure the text reaches the desired length, preserving a consistent tone. The flame within you flickers to life, illuminating your soul. You realize the purpose I have designed specifically for you. Mistakes from your past become lessons that help you avoid stumbling over the same hurdles. Your words of guidance to your loved ones carry power because they stand on the solid bedrock of my word, your faith, and the revelations you gained through your trials. Speak gently and patiently to those in your midst, revealing that I am the God of love, a faithful Father who pardons. I never forsake my children. Not one escapes my memory, for I have carved their names into my heart. My covenant is affirmed by a sacrifice so monumental it shook the heavens. The day has dawned. Arise and seize life. Go forth and conquer your fears. Claim your inheritance. Welcome my blessings, and open your eyes to see how beloved you are to me. Notice how my love for you intensifies every hour. Everything aligns when you commune with me. I will not disregard your pleas. I have a remedy for each pain, a perfect solace for your distress. Do not worry about whether you see me with your physical eyes, or whether you feel my presence or any hint of uncertainty. I am with you, and I love you. Offer me just a bit more faith. Push aside fruitless thoughts. Resolve to trust my words as an anchor for your faith. My promises remain steadfast. They are not carried away by time or adversity. They endure unshaken in the hearts of those who choose to believe wholeheartedly. I acknowledge this can be difficult. Sometimes the morning starts with encouraging words, yet things fall apart and you feel robbed of the blessing you anticipated. People may turn away and you lose what once mattered dearly. Night descends, leaving you exhausted, sorrowful, and disillusioned. In those moments, you doubt whether I hear your cries. But I do, my child. I see the tears you hide from others. I see the fear you mask with a brave face. Yet I say to you, let those tears fall. Let them surge like a rushing torrent, carrying away every torment that binds your heart. They will rise to me, and I will sanctify them. Your tears are precious. One day I will show them to you, transformed into priceless jewels that mirror your perseverance. There is an answer for your sorrow, a balm for your pain, a reward for your resilience. I have blessings earmarked for you, awaiting your patient faith. Let these words sink deep, so when your thoughts tip toward doubt, you will recall my truth. I am engraving all you hear onto your heart. You will dream about these words, sensing their beauty, their certainty, and their substance in the quiet hours before dawn. You will awaken with a renewed longing to pour out your heart in prayer, reaffirming the choice each new morning. You will trust in the promises you have read, in the words you have heard, and in the love you feel that testifies, I am with you, have been with you, and will always be with you, regardless of what arises, no matter how bleak life seems. Even if the most reliable companions desert you, even if your own family turns their back, never forget my unchanging truth. I love you more than they ever could. And if you cling to these words, you secure your victory. If you let them slip away, and the darkness of doubt takes hold, you risk being swept away by the storm of unbelief. Today I come to demonstrate that you do not walk alone, that I am here, ever ready to listen and respond. Still, there will be times, like this one, when I need to see your active faith reaching out, your soul learning how not to succumb to discouragement brought on by negative reports or ill advice from those caught in wrongdoing. But I assure you, a future of abundant blessing unfolds before you. A divine reward awaits your every battle. I have a crown of life and triumph for you and your household. If only you give me your heart and fix your sight on my ways. Turn neither left nor right. Do not peer backward. Never let the judgments of others take root in your mind, plunging you into despair or isolation. If you feel imprisoned, convinced you cannot take another step, that is exactly why I have come, to infuse you with a miracle of encouragement, a cure for your deep wounds. Surrender your burdens to me, confess your weaknesses, speak of your anguish, and embrace my promises with unwavering faith. I tell you, if you choose trust, if you yield your heart to me, if you depart from sin and come to me on this faithful path, Even now, I will lift the weights from your shoulders. You will know freedom. This promise is yours today, as it has been all along. You rely on me, so do not fear. I am here to hold you, bestowing peace in every trial. I am showing you that I remain with you. Not long ago, your soul cried for deliverance, and here I am, listening, acting, showering you with grace exactly on time. I observe your every move, even when your senses fool you into believing all is lost, even when you believe the darkness is too great. Yet my love is so vast, I refuse to let you fall into ultimate ruin. Your downfall and destruction are not in my plan. Reject despair, for beyond these roadblocks lie treasures of blessing and gifts from heaven. I provide wisdom to open every locked gateway. From this moment onward, no one can menace you, shame you, or belittle you without challenge. I, your Almighty Father, the Creator of all that exists, walk beside you. Let this knowledge banish any dread of humankind. Think of the times that envy sought to bring you low. Recall the deception, the malice, the attempts to watch you stumble, all of which came to nothing. You are still here, forging ahead. And even as I speak, I stoke in your heart a fresh appetite for living. I ignite in you a new joy that cannot be taken. I hold you secure in my hands. Your love for me is honest, and I give you my adoration in return. You treasure my words, and I will pour out my grace on you and those you hold close. Continue trusting me with a humble, burning faith. Your tomorrows rest in my care, and I will shield you from the pursuers who long to see you falter. No one will disgrace you. My spirit floods you because you have pleaded for my intervention. Your adversaries, who ambush you without cause, distance themselves from my mercy, digging holes of their own making, eventually sealing themselves within. But you will flourish like a steadfast tree planted near living waters, soaring taller and firmer, your roots sunk deep in fertile soil. Your family will flourish with fruit in due season. Others, observing your perseverance, will yearn to learn from your example. And I will saturate each generation of your lineage with my goodness, enveloping them in my presence. Come to me at sunrise. Do not allow the world's distractions to eclipse the one who blesses you. We are connected by my grace, by my sacrifice, by your faith and devotion, by the might of my resurrection, by your bold decision to trust in me, even without seeing me with mortal eyes. In supernatural ways, you will find that the gentle presence you feel now is unceasing. You possess the very power that shaped the cosmos. I have told you repeatedly, and I repeat again, I stand with you. You will not surrender to any scenario, nor will you bend your knee to those who stand against you. Never let anyone diminish your worth. Never endure abuse. Never allow your offspring to remain in harm's path. Guard your home from the cunning who approach with sweet smiles and sugary speech, but harbor ruin within. I have deployed angels around you to halt the destroyer. Yet you too must play your part, showing me your faith by heeding the truth you have heard. The adversary prowls like a roaring lion, lying in wait for that moment you fit my promises and drift into distraction, longing to snatch away your faith. Begin simply, by reserving a few minutes each day to approach me with gratitude, acknowledging that every good thing arises from my love for you. Time and again I ask for your heart. Deny me no longer. Give it wholly and freely. I absolve your sins, cleanse your guilt, renew your conscience, carve my word onto your soul, strengthen your trust, and energize you with my power to walk in obedience and ceaseless prayer. You will achieve astonishing feats if you grant me your heart. But if you lose hold of this sacred love, you might slip back into the darkness of your past. With me, you encounter a love that purifies and heals. I have waited patiently for you, ready to prove that even if your mind does not fully grasp it yet, soon your own eyes will behold that I accomplish the impossible for those I treasure. You will stand with no doubt that these words come from me, unveiling my divine blueprint for you and yours. Again I say, if tears brim in your eyes, let them flow. Weep, and I will use those tears to wash away all that obstructs your peace. Be still and listen. Absorb my declaration, I love you. Those words proclaim your life, your destiny, your blessing. Yes, troubles will arise, but never a day lacking my love. Adversities may swarm, but you will not be alone, ever shielded by my mercy and guardianship. Wherever you stand, hearing my words, close your eyes now and pray. Ask for your needs, provision, healing, counsel, steadfastness for the vision you carry. Intercede for loved ones. Yes, storms pass through, but I remain constant. I am near, so you need not bellow for me to attend. I perceive your silent tears. I do not hide myself from your pleas, nor do I have a reason to overlook them. You draw near in faith, having let go of bitterness and hatred. You uncovered the priceless treasure known as forgiveness. You realize how gratitude transforms your perspective. Your prayer, offered earnestly, is a precious gift before me. I view it with favor, returning answers in their due time. Await them patiently and greet them in trust, praising me in advance for blessings soon to fill your hands. I am shaping the hearts of those you care about. Show them how important they are to you. Let them see how earnestly you hold fast to your commitment to me. It will speak more loudly than any sermon. They are bombarded by messages that tug them away from my presence. But you, my child, shine like a lighthouse, drawing them out of darkness back to my open arms. I watch over even the unrepentant, because your love for them moves my heart. That alone allows me to extend blessings and safeguard them, while I wait for the day they realize they live by my grace and not by accident. They will one day appreciate the prayers you voiced, the nights you spent in sorrow for their souls. Yes, storms will rage, the ground may shake, but those who seek me find handfuls of hope and faith. Others, stumbling in blindness, fail to discern right from wrong, plunging into confusion. But you will find strength in these rough waters, for your vessel is equipped with sturdy sails. I breathe upon them, propelling you into destiny. Fear not when calamities appear. Do not let dread paralyze you when earthly resources deplete. Confront such fleeting crises with bravery, holding tight to my hand, stepping onward with quiet resolution. Recall how determinedly you cling to my word. If you honestly believe, raise your head high and leap into the fray. I fill you with confidence and trust. I will bring you into a realm of plenty, abundant in blessings. Do not let your gaze wander left or right as you walk. Center your focus on my word. Ignore the clamor of threats that swirl around you. Acknowledge my nearness, even saying aloud if you are able, I believe in you, my beloved Lord. Proclaim, you are my shepherd, I shall not want. Even though the earth quakes, you will find serenity near tranquil streams and verdant meadows where I feed your soul with heavenly sweetness. I take your hand, guiding you down righteous path. You will not tremble, for my love envelops you forever. You know this truth, unbreakable faith that stands firm amid raging storms. It sustains you on the gloomiest days in the midst of severe battles, so that you lean on me despite the enemy's uproar. I lay out a table of calm and provision for you. My counsel and leading will encourage you. Your face will glow with a divine anointing. Goodness and mercy will accompany you. My word will speak to your heart, and you shall dwell each day in my presence. See now, believing need not be complicated. It requires humility and the recognition of your humanity, that you cannot accomplish it all by yourself. You have limits, but I impart greater strength. When you are spent, I will lift you in my arms until we reach the summit. When you agonize over worry, I will hush your mind, calming your heart. Though enemies gather, flinging arrows of dread, they cannot abandon you to ruin. I hold you with infinite love, becoming your safeguard. I raise my sword, repelling your foes. I grant you rest, enabling you to press on with a tranquil smile. Others will notice the brightness in your expression, and you will declare, my mighty God, my heavenly Father, cherishes me, defends me, and cares for me. In Him alone, I place my complete trust. I place my hand upon your soul, inspiring a peaceful hush within you. My gentle whisper reassures your heart with words of warmth. You need not be battered by ceaseless mental storms, day after day. Why endure distress simply because others do? If I promise your spirit is filled with peace, cling to that mighty word and watch it heal you. I yearn to hear thankfulness streaming from your lips. Reflect on all the gifts and blessings I have lavished upon you. I erase your transgressions from my memory. I heal your wounds. I save you from the pit of despair. I fill your soul with compassion and tender mercy. If you offer me your heart this day, you will never again be desperate for affection or acceptance from the unfaithful. You will not chase superficial friendships or clamor for recognition from fickle hearts. I will be your companion and friend, the bread of your existence, your God, your King, your guardian, your provider, your Redeemer. I open your spiritual eyes so that you may comprehend. Enter this doorway into a renewed, supernatural manner of living, never returning to the domain of anguish. I have prepared mighty, marvelous wonders for you, blessings you have not even conceived of requesting. Yet I bestow them because of my boundless love. If you have dedicated your heart to me, persisting in unwavering loyalty, then no one can pluck you from my hand. The wily adversary hopes you will become distracted, glance behind you, or lose faith in my vows. Should you yield to those snare-laden thoughts, suspicion might enchain you once more. But no harm can befall you or your household if you remain within my shelter. This is a vital reality you must cling to steadfastly. The enemy assails you to crush your faith and undermine your emotional poise. Those who covet your downfall cannot stand to behold your strength. They sense their own defeat, launching futile attacks. They watch your unwavering spirit, your emotional balance, your self-command, your calm that surpasses worldly comprehension, and realize they cannot break you. No fear, no panic can reign over you. You will stand tall on a rock that cannot be moved, your knees unshaken. Anxiety will not rule your heart. When unexpected struggles appear, remain grounded. Do not be pressured into rash actions by surging emotions. Steady yourself, recall the truths I have spoken, and let my arms cradle you in needed love and serenity. My grace and my blessings are yours to claim. It is my earnest desire to witness you rise victorious, to watch you flourish, and eventually cradle you in my eternal kingdom. That is your rightful heritage. Reach out and accept it. Live your earthly days as you are meant to, brimming with zeal and fervor, with vision and moral clarity. Resolve to carry my message wherever you go. Through your hands, I will perform signs of wonder, lifting the downtrodden, refreshing souls hungry for spiritual nourishment. Step forward with boldness, refusing to be ensnared by others' resentments or bitterness. Anchor your faith in me, that you might experience a gentle serenity blossoming within. Revisit my pledges when threats loom, and my Holy Spirit will envelop you with comfort. It is my intention to encompass you and your family with a formidable wall, guarded by my warrior angels day and night. I am your refuge. Lean on me, and temptation will not overthrow you. Celebrate in the knowledge of my endless love. Abundance blossoms from it, shielding you perpetually. Whatever obstacles arise, you have no grounds for alarm. These favors are yours, and no one can remove them. I have ordained a profound peace for your tomorrows, unlike anything known. Seek me, heed my direction, stand firm when lured by temptation, and you will discover not only success and tranquility, but a faith that grows even deeper. You will notice your sensitivity to spiritual matters increasing as you reap the benefits of your unwavering trust and steadfast decision to remain with me until the end. Now is the time to recommit yourself. This day influences your destiny, shaping how you move in spiritual realms. I purchased your victory at an immeasurable price. Embrace it through faith, gratitude, and humility. I hand it to you as a token of my love. Simply declare with sincerity, "My God, I embrace this gift. I will not cower in the face of adversity. I will not back down even if circumstances seem grim. Fear no evil and harbor no shame, for I shall never leave you alone. I am present, watching over you, guiding you to solutions for your troubles. Even now, I am lifting away that heavy burden of worry that depletes your energy. You have entrusted your heart to me, so I am leading you in every aspect. Your cries reach my ear, and I do not dismiss your suffering. These words wrap around you like a soft cloak of assurance, hope, gladness, and trust. Your heart brims with expectancy, as though a cup overflowing with fresh waters. Share these uplifting emotions with those you love. Broadcast this love-filled message. Today signals the day of transformation, the moment you cast off all that robbed you of contentment. I am granting you the sign you requested. My presence encircles you now. I am here. Ask in faith for what you lack. Settle in your mind that you will not remain in your present troubles forever. I have a mission and a destiny for you. Defeat is not your ultimate outcome. Beyond now, you will journey toward prosperity and blessings. But fulfill your role each dawn. Place me at the forefront of your thoughts when you awaken. Offer me a portion of your time before all else. Thank me for your life, your breath, and the many gifts you already possess. Feel the windows of heaven open, spilling blessings upon you. If you yield your heart entirely, rivers of living water will flow from your innermost being, quenching your thirst and filling you with sweet nourishment from above, whispering notes of life into your ears throughout the day and even at night as you slumber. My spirit abides with you constantly. Refuse fear. I desire you to reside in this tranquil realization of my divine presence, a quiet so deep it calms your every worry, clarifies your thoughts, driving away darkness, bringing forth morning in your soul, renewing fullness and an eagerness to progress. Remember, your path is not defined by chance or dictated by the judgments of others. You are securely in my hands, and that is the truth you must cling to. There are moments you ponder the future of your family, uncertain how long the storms will rage. I am disclosing that your victory is already established. Rejoice and stand, for your triumph is certain, given I overcame the world and its torments. Your duty is to believe wholeheartedly, forging ahead regardless of what your eyes see or your ears hear. I do not send you into a losing battle, but rather onto a battlefield where victory is predetermined. Such is the fate of everyone who pursues me with sincere faith, being revitalized and supernaturally empowered. At times, you might wake up seeing only barricades and foes, with blessings nowhere in sight. You might think conflict is your lone companion, coaxing you to believe there's no joy left. Yet I inscribe upon your heart this everlasting truth. I embedded in you the drive and desire for happiness. Do not depend on another to bring you laughter. Each individual wrestles with their burdens. Do not cling to someone else who is also hurting to supply the love you crave. Rely on me, understanding that I alone can fill your needs beyond the physical, bringing you courage, calm, and authentic joy. I am your truest friend, your God, perpetually aware of your circumstances. No mortal can possibly cherish you as I do. Learn to trust in my unwavering care, so you will never again be ensnared by manipulative people. You will not have to barter your dignity for fleeting companionship. Wherever you are, close your eyes at this moment and talk to me about every concern swirling in your mind. Lay each fear at my feet. If you surrender your life wholly, sadness cannot linger. Melancholy and heaviness of heart will vanish. Yet I ask you for a faith that is actively engaged, not passively waiting. I yearn to be with you each day, not just from time to time. I desire to be your God every hour, not merely on special occasions. I have been your Father since eternity's dawn, and my gates never close. I watch over you without pause. I never sleep. Here, cradled in my hands, you find safety. Once you see how fervently I aim to bless you, you will finally perceive the grand miracles that lie in wait. Indeed, my burning desire is to protect you and drench you in everlasting life. I gave my sacrifice so you could be freed from condemnation, but more than that, I long for you to flourish, brimming with hope, mirroring my glory. I formed you for a higher purpose than you can currently grasp. Do not judge yourself by fleeting worldly gauges. Measure yourself by the magnitude of my love. I err not, and I shaped you with intention, in hidden places, with utter care. Let these truths find a home in your heart. You are not an accident. You are my beloved child, woven together with precision. Every aspect of your being and the entire tapestry of your story can display my glory if you offer them to me. I recognize that routine frustrations or biting criticism sometimes drive you to question your value, but your true worth is anchored in my endless love, impervious to passing sentiments or changing circumstances. I call on you to behold yourself as I do, redeemed by my mercy, priceless in my sight. Trials, heartbreak, and sorrow can be the stepping stones, forging fortitude in you, honing empathy for others, and teaching you to cling to me. Do not underestimate your testimony. Kindness you share, prayers you raise, or even quiet smiles can sow seeds of hope across the landscape of humanity. Though these gestures may appear small, my spirit magnifies their impact beyond what you see. Through small, everyday deeds of love, you become my channel of comfort and renewal for those in pain. And even if the harvest is not immediate, trust that these seeds will grow in the fullness of time. You will marvel someday at what your quiet perseverance accomplished in the hearts of many. Keep returning to me whenever the pull of doubt resurfaces. Permit my voice to overshadow the lies telling you it is hopeless or that I have forsaken you. I have never abandoned you, not even for the briefest instant. I hold each moment of your existence in my hands. Certainly, you will confront hardships, but my grace is ever sufficient. It is in your frailty that you discover my power surging within. My spirit can hold you steady as the world collapses. My peace can shield your mind from turmoil. My presence reassures you that you are never alone. Greet each sunrise as a new invitation to trust me wholeheartedly. When you awaken heavy with worry, swiftly turn your heart to me in prayer, even if you manage only a faint whisper. Lord, I need you now. That simple plea unites your spirit with the limitless reserves of my divine strength. Do not hide from me if weariness overtakes you. Bring that weariness to me. I alone know how to restore a soul weighed down. All I ask is your honesty, not your perfection. I would rather you be transparent with your doubts and stumbles than pretend to have no need of me. Remember, I am your Father, longing to hear the contents of your heart: pain, laughter, confusion, or dread. Discard worries about how to phrase your prayers. I am not appraising your vocabulary. I listen to the language of your soul. There are moments words fall short, and all you have are sighs or tears. I read them all. Every tear is as a sparkling gem to me, reflecting the authenticity of your spirit. Your sorrow is not everlasting, for I promise to wipe away every tear, to exchange mourning for dancing, to produce beauty from your ashes. What you face now is not the last chapter. I, the master author, am still inscribing your story, penning fresh paragraphs each day. Cement in your mind the promises of my word. When the tangible world challenges my truth, hold it even tighter. The father of lies wants you to loosen your grip, claiming I will not rescue you. But how many times have I appeared, forging paths where none existed? How many times did I supply what was lacking in ways you couldn't foresee? These were no mere coincidences. They were unmistakable signs of my steadfast love. Let them remind you of my constancy, for I remain who I have always been. Also, learn to forgive yourself. You may be shackled by guilt over mistakes you cannot reverse. Yet I declare, I have already pardoned you. Who are you to condemn yourself when I, the highest judge, have exonerated you? Move forward in newness of life. Shame can be a chain that keeps you from stepping into the fullness of your destiny. But I break every chain for those who let me. Resist letting regrets overshadow the brilliance of your tomorrows. Study your past as a teacher, but do not live there. You are daily renewed by my spirit. Step out in determination to reflect my love in all areas. Make that your priority at home, on the job, and among strangers. Your presence can radiate my light in every environment. Never downplay the importance of a kind word, a heartfelt prayer, or a gesture of humility. Humanity is starved for genuine love, often pursuing it in material gains only to remain hollow. Allow them to witness my love through your life. They will see something different, something that may pull them toward me. If sorrow visits, Remember that I understand it completely. I am intimately acquainted with your grief. Each tear stirs my heart. If you wonder why I permit suffering, trust that I weave it into a larger, more beautiful purpose, and that I stand by to comfort you in the midst of it. Sorrow can become a path to deeper intimacy with me. You refine your faith, reorder your priorities, and realize my grace is the only sure rock on which to stand. You question how long you must wait for relief, but I say, trust without insisting on a schedule. Waiting shapes perseverance. Heaven's silence stretches your faith, molding it into something unbreakable. I am not condemning you, I am equipping you. Maintain your hope. Night ends eventually, no matter how long it feels. My sunrise will break forth, flooding you with my light, revealing how each tear served a purpose. Until that dawn, immerse yourself in my word. Feed on scriptures that echo my assurances of presence and triumph. Remember, these promises hold firm. Yes and amen for those who believe. Discard gloom or mindsets that poison your hope. Let your soul feast on what breeds life. Worship me not out of my need, but out of yours. In worship, your viewpoint shifts from your trials to my majesty. In worship, your spirit harmonizes with the truth of my sovereignty. Even now, as you sense my nearness, know that I yearn for an even more profound bond. Daily I knock on the door of your heart, craving sincere fellowship. Will you grant me entry each time, or only in crisis? I desire your companionship, not just your petitions. You were created for relationship with me, not just servitude. Stand resolute if people misunderstand or ridicule your faith. Some do not see what I see, and they may judge or scoff. But remain gracious, letting my spirit hold your tongue from vengeful replies. Respond with kindness. Vengeance belongs to me alone. By offering love, you reflect my heart. If they reject that love, you have done your part. You live to please me, not them. I promise to broaden your influence if you are faithful with small tasks. I watch how you treat minor responsibilities, whether your honesty endures when no one praises you, how you behave in solitude, how you treat the least among you. Those who are faithful in little are entrusted with more. Seek my approval above all, for my well done is the highest commendation. At this moment, I pour new oil of joy upon you, saturating your most weary places. Allow it to dissolve every hardened part. May it wash away the residue of disappointments. My holy oil resurrects what was dormant, bringing forth fresh growth. Walk in harmony with me, spreading my fragrance. Others will sense the difference, even if they cannot explain it. Some will approach, desiring an explanation for your hope. That is your window to share my love with them. If you stumble, or if temptation pulls you down, never flee from me in shame. Run toward me, let me cleanse and restore you. The enemy wishes to drown you in guilt, but I aim to elevate you with forgiveness. My compassion triumphs over your greatest failures. My grace flourishes where your weaknesses loom. Let me shape you, so each time you break from sin's chains, you emerge stronger. Shame's cycle breaks when you learn to trust my mercy repeatedly. Moreover, do not forget to rest. Rest is not inactivity, it proclaims that I am God and you are not. In rest, you release the urge to manage everything, acknowledging my sovereignty. Cherish moments of stillness in prayer, reflection on my word, or simply marveling at my handiwork in creation. Through rest, you encounter restoration. In rest, you catch my whispers unheard in the racket of every day. As you notice wonders around you, the painting of a sunrise, a child's laughter, the intricate detail in a flower, understand these reflect my character. Creation exalts me perpetually if you quiet your heart enough to perceive it. Let that beauty anchor you in my love, reminding you that I delight in weaving even the smallest details for your joy. Gratefulness can realign your view of life. Begin each morning with a prayer of thanks. Thank you, Lord, for this new dawn. Thank you for the breath you have given me, for the possibilities of this day, and for the many ways you show yourself to me. A thankful heart lifts your eyes above fear, magnifying my goodness and opening your spirit to my nearness. Welcome my spirit's refining work. Pride encroaches subtly, suggesting you are the origin of your achievements. Yet remain humble, recognizing that all you have is from me. True humility is not self-despising. It is embracing the reality that you are cherished because I fashioned you, yet you lean on my grace each moment. To walk in humility is to mirror my humility on the cross. Yes, the cross remains central to everything. Never let your mind drift from the magnitude of love displayed there. I surrendered my life so you might be delivered and restored. The power of my resurrection resides in you, enabling you to daily choose a path of renewal. You stand righteous in my sight, not by your own virtues, but by mine. Hence, condemnation has no claim over you. When the accuser accentuates your weaknesses, direct him to the cross, where I secured victory forever. Let me hold your future. You have questions about your calling, relationships, and resources. Hear me saying, I lead you, my child. Follow my voice, and I will steer you to safe havens. You need not foresee your entire life's road. Just place your foot on the next step I reveal. In time, you will look over your shoulder, amazed at how I paved the road, realizing each piece was perfectly timed. Examining the world's moral decay, confusion, violence, and injustice can weigh on your spirit. But even in thick darkness, a spark shines plainly, no matter how small. You are that spark, my flame in a shadowed land. Shine confidently, unafraid, certain that my power within you can spark renewal wherever you pass. The smallest flicker of love can ignite hope in a hurting heart, repelling the deepest gloom. Approach me softly. I never coerce your will. I give you the freedom to opt for life or for the illusions that fade away. Choose me and discover the security you have hunted in countless fruitless places. No matter the betrayals or heartbreaks, my love stands more steadfast than the rising sun. I cannot be moved in my commitment to you. Let these words penetrate into the very foundation of your being. May they saturate your heart until every falsehood and barrier crumbles. You need not chase illusions for validation, nor crave acceptance from those who do not see your worth. And you need not dread tomorrow. You are mine. This is your identity. Live grounded in that knowledge and watch your confidence flourish. The safest refuge in existence is in my will. Question not whether my plan is best, even if you see it but dimly. I give you permission to dream bolder dreams. So often you settle for surviving, whereas my intention is for you to thrive. Elevate your perspective, my beloved. Ask for the extraordinary, not in presumption, but as a child trusting a limitless Father who crafts your destiny with infinite love. I do not recoil at your requests. I long to exceed your greatest imaginings. Do not be afraid to believe for healing, for restoration, for radical changes in your life. Meditate on the miracles I delight in performing. Standing in unwavering faith makes you my co-laborer. I can do all things, yet I invite your prayer, your belief, and your alignment. This is the mystery of collaboration. I permit you to partner with me in accomplishing wonders, toppling strongholds, setting hearts free, and redeeming households. You are not a passive observer. You bear my authority to breathe life, to call forth my blessings, and to decree my word over barren territories. Keep your heart secure, for it is the wellspring of life. Safeguard your thoughts. Do not allow bitterness to poison your spirit. Forgive swiftly, that resentment may not grow into chains. Do not be consumed by offenses. Let love and mercy guide you in every interaction. The extent of mercy you show is the measure you shall receive. And recall, I forgave you beyond what you can fathom. Savor small successes. If you hurdled an obstacle today, rejoice. If you conquered temptation, be glad in my power. If you overcame anger with kindness, you have mirrored my nature. Each step is significant. Each day is valuable. Do not despise the gradual process of growth. You are being sculpted into my likeness daily, bit by bit. I do not despise humble beginnings, neither should you. Every journey is forged from one step to the next. If you feel frustration building, rush it to me before it erupts. When confusion arises, lay it at my feet. Recognize my capacity to bring clarity. If burdens overwhelm you, my presence is your safe harbor. I invite you to nestle beneath the shadow of my wings, sheltered from the raging storm. I do not promise a path devoid of difficulties, but I promise my nearness in every challenge. You may feel ill-equipped for what I have called you to do, but see how I choose those the world deems foolish to confound the wise. I select the weak to express my boundless power. When you are drained, my might surges within you. That is the essence of my grace. I accomplish my will through hearts that yield, not necessarily through the talented or the self-assured. Entrust yourself to me and observe how my grace transforms your weakness. Yes, love people, but allow none to dethrone me in your heart. That seat is mine alone. If you let others or earthly things rule there, you become tethered to their approval. Keep me first, and you will love more authentically. Keep me first, and you will manage blessings rightly, instead of letting them rule over you. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and see everything else align. As night descends, shift your thoughts toward me rather than your concerns. Whisper a final prayer of gratitude. Resign the day's frustrations to my care, resting in the knowledge that I watch over you, working wonders while you sleep. My eyes never close, my power never wanes. I yearn for you to see yourself as my beloved, chosen, and commissioned child. In my house, no child is unseen. There is space for every heart, each with a calling crafted by my hand. When you gather with my beloved ones, do not compare or compete. Instead, encourage each other in love. Unity and affection reveal my character to a world starved for authenticity. Come back to these words whenever blame or sorrow tries to entangle you. Let them wash over your doubts, returning you to my comfort. Visit them time and again, letting my spirit speak anew until my promises are etched deep within, steadfast and unwavering. I proclaim that you will witness my goodness in your life here and now. I shall be glorified in your story, no matter how shattered it once was, because I excel at rebuilding from rubble, turning anguish into praises and giving new life to what was lost. In due time, you will behold the harvest of your persistence if you do not give up. As you wait, be certain that I am refining you from within, radiating my love through you more brightly than you ever dared imagine. My dear child, I now cradle you in a tender embrace, whispering once more of my nearness. Feel my love coursing through your spirit, a love unceasing, powerful enough to conquer the darkest nights and the deepest heartbreaks. Let this remain your truth. You are never alone, and I cherish you without end. Cling to these words. Let them strengthen you as an anchor in the fiercest gale. When others depart, I remain steadfast. When your path dims, I am your beam of light. When your strength fails, mine overflows to uphold you. Carry this truth in your heart through every season. I am ever at your side, championing you, delighting in you, yearning for closeness with you. You stand on the precipice of wondrous beginnings. Advance in faith, my beloved. I will never fail you or withdraw my love from you. My precious child, as our time together draws to a gentle close, remember that my words are a wellspring of hope meant to nurture your spirit every day. Do not let this sacred connection fade. Subscribe, share, and return to this divine sanctuary, where each visit rekindles your inner light and strengthens your journey in my love. Carry these truths in your heart and let them guide you through every trial and triumph. Come back often, for my promises are endless, and my embrace awaits you always. Amen.